I cut my hair and then with the rest of my arm. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the color. Oh my gosh. Let's see what it looks like outside. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So it's time. We're going to cut my hair and dye my hair together. We're gonna do this all at home. This is gonna be like a do-it-yourself type of thing. So I have both cut my hair by myself previously and dyed my hair by myself previously. But today I'm trying to give myself a little bit more layers because I don't know if you guys can tell, but my hair is pretty like long, really long, and I don't have any layers. Like there's no shape, no structure, no volume, no nothing to my hair. It's just so flat, like it's just like there, you know? So we need to add some definition, some volume up in here, do something. And I'm just tired of the black. I went black because my grays come out like crazy, so to touch them up it's like really easy when you have black, but I just want something lighter. I'm gonna be in the sun more now. I love my black hair, but I just think it's time for a change. So let's start with a haircut. Okay, so I'm gonna start by making sure I have a straight line. Okay, there's my line. And then I'm gonna part like behind my ears. So I'm gonna do like this. And then I'm just gonna grab the back and put it up. This is the scary part. So now that I have all this, I'm gonna brush it to the front. Like you can tell how much of my hair needs to be cut. Look, you see all that? That's all dry. Like that all's gotta go. So I'm gonna pray this comes out the way I envisioned it. And then I'm going to just cut. I'm so scared. But I'm going to cut right there and see what happens. Let me see what I did. I feel like it didn't do a whole lot. But it did in a way, see? And actually what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just grab the side that I cut and just go in with these and just like give some definition up in here. So it doesn't look all flat, you know? Same thing on the other side. I'm over here thinking I'm gonna have this like drastic haircut, and I'm cutting it and I'm like, I don't know how drastic this is gonna be. So I'm brushing out. That's what it looks like from the front. I feel like I need to cut more, but I'm also scared that if I cut so much, I'm just gonna fuck myself up. But somewhat even. I shouldn't have worn black. I should have worn another shirt. But now that I have both down, I'm just gonna pull them right here. I'm gonna pull them and just make sure they're like the same length. Kind of. I'm gonna cut some on this side. If you guys don't have these scissors, I would recommend trying to buy some, because if not, basically what these scissors are doing to your hair is they're like making cuts so it doesn't look like flat. And if you don't have those scissors, you're gonna have to use these and like cut at an angle, which I've done before, but I just think it's easier to use these. But if you can't get them, that's fine. I want to keep cutting, but I'm kind of scared, so I think I'm gonna pull my hair down from the back and line it up to this. I'm gonna start off with one side and then I'm gonna bring this all back to the front. You can see where I cut my hair and then with the rest of my arm. Oh my gosh, look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty much gonna chop all that off, really, to like line up with the rest of my hair. That's how much I cut off from the front. My hair is getting a little dry, so I'm just gonna put in some leave-in conditioner. You could totally just spray water to not waste product, which is what I should do, but I don't have a water bottle thing, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna grab like a piece from the back and just go down and see where it is that I need to start cutting. So I'm gonna cut right there. And I'm gonna try to cut as straight as possible. So that's straight to me. So this, my friends, is what I'm cutting. Letting it go. Like my hair is still actually pretty long. So this is what we got now. It's kind of like lining up. It's probably gonna be a little choppy, but I'm gonna finish the back, do the other side, and then we'll see what it looks like. So always remember to grab a piece from the piece that you cut so you know how much you're cutting and you don't like chop it off or cut too short or too long. So same thing, I'm just gonna align down and chop off. I think right about there, if you guys see the little hairs. The reason why I'm wearing black is for when I dye my hair so that it doesn't get all over, but I feel like I should have worn something light for the haircut and then changed it to something dark, so I'm sorry you guys. Okay, the last thing that I'm gonna do on this side is I'm just gonna pull it all and make sure it all like goes straight down. So see, there's still a little bit. I'm gonna put this towel so you guys can see my hair. There, see, that's so much better. Now do you guys want to see this side? Oh my gosh, look how much I cut off. It's actually not even that much. Well, it is, but it's not. But look at that. I need to take a picture of this. So this is what it looks like now. I think it's pretty even, as you guys can kind of tell. So I think I'm gonna go in with the choppy scissors, and I'm gonna just do that same thing that I did to the bottom. Well, first I'm gonna actually just make sure there's like no leftover hairs that I need to cut off, and then I'm gonna go in with these. Chop what's remaining. Okay, so this is what my back looks like. From where I'm seeing it, it actually doesn't look too messed up. Another way that's like easy for me to check is mixing it all together right from the back. Again, splitting it, like try to split it from the middle line. Obviously you're not gonna get the same exact part as the last time. And then just pulling it and making sure that it aligns. So I don't know, I think my hair like across is fine. I'm thinking about these front ends. I'm gonna cut them a little bit more. Let's pray for me and hope I don't mess it up. But so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of these front hairs that I like to have like as bangs sometimes, not just like that much. I'm actually gonna go in with these, the choppy ones, and just go like that. I've seen them just go like, but I'm scared to do that because, again, what if I mess myself up? But let's try something. When you're cutting at an angle, just go really light. And remember where like you started on the other side. So here, I'm going to start right about there, and I am just going down. Okay, so when you're doing that, the slower you cut the better, because literally just going like it goes such a long way. So don't go in heavy with your scissors there. It's almost like you're pulling your hair with the scissors. Like you're not cutting, but you're like putting your hair there and then just pulling it down so you're not actually cutting, if that makes sense. That's like the best way I can explain. I'm gonna leave my hair as is, and then I'm gonna blow dry it, and then we're gonna get started on dyeing my hair. Okay, here are our products for today's experiment, for today's adventure. Okay, so I got the Rust permanent color. I am doing a medium chocolate brown. I got 3 because I have a lot of hair, and every time that I usually dye my hair, I'm needing an extra one. So I just got an extra one just to have, and if I don't use it, I'll just use it to touch up my grays. But this is what I got. Color 4.8 CH. Got a Rust 20 volume. Some gloves. Please use gloves so your fingers and nails will get really stained. 4 clips to divide my hair into fourths. Our little cuppy thing for the hair dye, and then just a brush. And that's really it. Nia has the same things as well. Clippies, dye. Her dye will actually be a surprise. I want it to be a surprise because she's dyeing it a different color. And then we're just gonna share the Rust 20. Okay, we have moved the party to Nia's bathroom.
Yes. So I'm dyeing my hair too because I recently went through an inconvenience. So you know what that means.
So let's get ready. Okay, so we are trying to keep Nia's like blonde streak that she has. So we're gonna see how we can split it out. We parted her blondie. Let's hope we did good. All of these come with instructions on your ratio for the developer. It's usually a 1:1 or a 1:2, just depending on the dye. So the instructions, honestly, for that are usually in the inside, not the outside, which is kind of interesting. So just heads up. Okay, so in order to like get your whole hair, I was taught to always cut into 4. So you'll do like half down and then half across, and then you'll have your 4 sections. We'll start down and then work our way up. Okay, we're gonna mix our dye. See, the instructions are like always inside. It's a 1:1 ratio. Since it was a 1:1 ratio, I'm basically gonna put in as much developer as I see here. Get a little measuring cup if you guys haven't done this before, because you could mess it up. I've done it for a while, so I feel like I kind of have a good eye. But you're just putting in as much as like you see of that. Honestly, like that's good. Okay, we mixed Nia's up. Look at it, looks so good. Okay, so since we're dyeing her whole hair, what we want to do is like dye like the first 2 inches first of her whole head, and then dye the rest, because I think if we do it all together, I think the roots take longer to dye. That's why you do it up here first and then lighter or less time over here, I guess. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, we're just about done with Nia. Just going to put in the last little bit that's left. Oh yeah, you have like... Did you do the color?
Yes.
Okay, for this one, it's saying to do 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2. So I'm gonna do 1 to 2, just because 1 to 1.5 is more tricky. So I'm gonna do 1 to 2. So you guys want to mix until the consistency is like creamy, not all thick and blotchy. creamy now. I'm gonna go in with this Wow Dream Coat. I'm gonna style my hair for you guys and then we'll see how it looks out in the sun because it still looks like really dark. I'm gonna go in with the Hot Tools machine airbrush. See you guys in a sec. Do you guys see my frame? Like, my frame is looking more voluminous than what it was before. So I'm actually pretty content with my haircut. I do wish it was a bit leery from like the back, but I'm loving this frame. I hope like, cause it's so dark, I don't know if you guys can see, but I hope you guys can see like these, like you guys see that? Those little areas. Ooh. Now my hair color, it's supposed to be a lot lighter, but I'm gonna go out in the sun and see what it looks like. This is what it looks like from the back. Hopefully it doesn't look all messed up. Can you even tell there's any choppy spots? I'll tell once I'm editing. I came out to the living room and I'm hitting the light and look at the color. Oh my gosh. Let's see what it looks like outside. I really wish the sun was like hitting my hair so we could see the color, but it was just like the sun was hitting in the right place in the living room. So you can't really see it now, but check out my haircut. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see like the real color of it. I'm waiting for Nia to finish doing her hair so that I can show you guys her hair. Okay, so you guys can kind of see it here. It's like a lighter, like chocolate brown, but it has this like tint of red and it came out really nice. Fire! Fire, fire! Look at that redness! Oh my god! Yes!